So in this video we are going to see about the frames, how to create frames in web page. Okay, so frame is used to divide the browser window into different sections. Okay, now look at this browser window. It is divided into two sections, and each section a web page is displayed. Okay, so in the first is divided 50% of the web page is we have divided 50-50. In the first section rows.html web page is displayed, and the second part lotus.html is displayed. Okay, like this we can divide the browser window into different sections, and in each section we can display different web pages. Now let's see how to create the frames. So these frames we have to frame tags we have to use within the head tag. Okay, not within the body tag. We have to use within the head tag. So how to create the frames? For that we have to use the tag frame set. Okay, frame set. Here we have to define how many rows and columns we are going to define. So now I am going to define two columns. So cols equal to 50-50 I am going to define. So 50% first section and 50% second section. Okay, frame. So this is a closing tag frame set. Now within this frame set there are two frames. So we have divided into two columns, isn't it? So two columns, cols means columns. So we have divided into two columns, 50% in first column and 50 the sizes. Here this is the size of the frames. Okay, 50% and 50%, two frames. So here we have to define two frames, that is using the frame tag. So frame we can create, it is a standalone tag. So here frame tag. Okay, so frame. So now we have divided into two frames. Now we will run the program now. So we have divided into two frames, 50% and 50%. Now I am going to display rows .html document in the first section and the lotus.html document in the second section. So how to do that? So here there is a attribute src, source equal to, here we have to give the file name. So rows.html I am going to display here lotus.html. So you give like this lotus.html. So now the first frame I am displaying rows.html, the second frame I am displaying lotus.html. Let's check the output. So here, so both the frames the web page is displayed. Now to define into so here we have divided into two columns. To divide into two rows we can give like this, rows. Okay, then it will be divided into, the window will be divided into two rows. So here like this, two rows, it's divided into two rows. First half the rows.html is displayed, and the second half lotus.html is displayed like this. Okay, also we can also divide rows and columns. For that here we have to divide. So it is 50%, we can the size we can reduce 25%, and columns maybe next 25%, comma 25%. Okay, two rows and two columns we have divided. So there are totally how many frames are there? Two rows, two columns, means there will be four frames. There will be four frames. So four frame tags we have to use. Okay, so I am displaying, we'll display some other file here, sunflower. Okay, now we'll check. So here there are four. When you divide into two rows and two columns we get four frames. Okay, we have to calculate like this. So for each frame we have to use the frame tag, and in each frame I'm displaying a web page. So now save the program and run the program here. So I have divided the browser window into 4 frames, and each frame I have displayed the web page. Okay, like this we can use the frames. We can also give the name for the frame. So name, any name we can give, for example F1, giving the name for the, so this is just giving name. This will be useful when you are linking, using the linking text. There are also so many attributes for this frame set. Border, we can set border for the frame, we can set width, height for the frames. Okay, all those things we can. So we refer to the web material, you get so many attributes and so many styles of displaying the frames. Okay, so like this we can create frames and display web pages in different frames.